Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ. This is video number 2 for today, and probably the last video for today because I got other stuff going on, and be back tomorrow, obviously. With this video, I want to talk about the idea of licensing with LEGO. Now, licensing is old stuff. It is a nightmare to behold, and we're all living in it. It's, yeah. Licensing tends to fuck with franchises in a way, and by extent fuck with their respective companies, and by extent fuck us. So, with LEGO, licensing tends to be a pain in the ass. They license, like for games, for example, they license their games to other studios, other dev studios, and they create the games so that LEGO releases them and supports them for a couple of years. When it comes to LEGO themes like Star Wars, that got them out of a tight situation in the late 90s, early 2000s, but it was Bionicle, an unlicensed theme, that truly saved them. Well, the Star Wars, some of that money had to go back to Lucasfilm at the time, and it still does, even now, well, with newer Star Wars procs. And the problem with Star Wars, LEGO Star Wars, is that it's been going on since like 1999. I mean, seriously. They've been hammering out these Star Wars sets for decades at this point. And it's absolutely fucking annoying. This is a licensed theme that just needs to stop. I get it, it's popular. I don't fucking care though, so suck it. I like Star Wars, but some of the LEGO Star Wars stuff is just not that good. The system sets are not that good. The buildable action figures CCBS sets were great, for the most part. General Grievous, in fact, I still have to review the 4 sets I have. But some of the system sets, while many of them are impressive, a lot of them are not that impressive. Like the 2 that I reviewed earlier. Excuse me. This is just a licensed theme that just needs to stop. It's been going on for too long. I get it, it's making LEGO a lot of money, but that's really all they care about, to be honest. It's all about monetary gain. Corporate greed is also a big player in the game for LEGO, and well, yeah. There are other licensed themes that they've done, like Lord of the Rings. They've done some Lord of the Rings sets. Indiana Jones as well, with the recent comeback of LEGO Indiana Jones, circa last year or whatever. There was some really good, interesting stuff. Even prior to, like in 2008, they started doing Indiana Jones stuff, and that was pretty cool. I had a couple sets, I think, and I still have like a saw blade from one of the sets. Yes, it was the big jungle cutter thing. That is pretty cool. I actually got rid of 3 minifigs from LEGO Indiana Jones, and that got me some cash to buy some Bionicle parts. So that's cool. Anyway, so yeah, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Lord of the Rings. What else is there? Well, there was a Prince of Persia set at one point. I'm not sure if that was even licensed, but it is it wasn't entirely a theme though. It was like a one-off set or something. Other licensed themes include, oh god, I don't even know, but there were definitely plenty of licensed themes that oh yeah, Marvel, that's the obvious one. Way too much Marvel stuff. The CCBS figures are pretty cool. The new buildable action figure series from LEGO involving SCCBS. There's some great stuff. In fact, there's a Spider-Man mech that looks, or no, there's an Iron Man mech that's been released that looks pretty cool. I kind of want that. But then there's also DC, which doesn't matter if you like the movies or not. Regardless to the movies being either good or bad, some of the sets are kind of meh for the most part. I don't really care for the Marvel and DC sets except for the buildable action figures. Those are pretty cool. And even some of the little tiny mechs. Like, I have a Wolverine mech that is cute in its size, and it's kind of cool. But I prefer the big action figure, and I already reviewed that. Go watch that video if you haven't already. The Marvel and DC stuff, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of expensive stuff too. Lego has to, you know, shell out money to these, to the license holders in order to create their interpretations or their representations of the vehicles and whatnot that are in the Marvel and DC franchises. And this is true with other licensed themes as well. And it's fucking annoying. Part of me believes that licensed themes should just not exist. But they exist for a reason. Look at Transformers. Hasbro has been pumping out Transformers left and right, and nobody is buying them now. Okay, well that's the Hasbro's fault. But still, even Lego had the guts to release a Transformer, a Optimus Prime. It looked freaking awesome, massive G1 Transformer, and all these accessories and stuff that you can build. And oh my god, it looked awesome. That was an expensive license because Optimus Prime is a recognizable character. My favorite, obviously. You've got Optimus Prime back there on a shelf. I don't think you can see him actually, but whatever. Voltron, that license must have been cheap. Maybe not. They did a Lego Voltron set a while back, and that was pretty cool. It looks pretty awesome. Parts fragility is still a thing, though. Crap. Well, and there's obviously other licensed themes that I'm blanking on right now. I can't think of any others, but it's sometimes a nightmare for Lego to license these themes and get the rights to make the sets. And they have a certain budget in mind in terms of, you know, designing parts, designing sets, building, whatever. Like the one big shield craft thing was like $300 or something like that. That's expensive, really. The big, massive Hulkbuster Iron Man thing, that was like $400 or something. I don't remember, but it was an expensive set. The new tow truck that's being released, the Technic tow truck that's being released this year, it's God, I don't even want to know how much it costs, but I swear it's more than the original tow truck from 2006. I love that tow truck, but it's gone. And then there's resales. Yeah, when old sets go on the resale market, the prices tend to bump up for no discernible reason other than it's basically what people think that they're worth. Like the tow truck, for example. That was $120 when it was released in 2006. What do you think it's worth now? To resale shops and websites like Brickset and whatnot, and it's probably all just personal opinion, but I'd wager to guess that the tow truck is now anywhere between $200 to $350, maybe even new and mint condition, $450 to $500. If you're willing to pay that much for a Technic set, more power to you, but where's the money? Seriously. That's all that Lego seems to care about. It's like, well, we've got these licensed themes, we're going to keep pumping out these sets, and it's going to make us money. Sure, until people start to rebel, and then you have to retreat back to, you know, some of the themes that you were well known for, like Bionicle. We need a G3. We truly, honestly, do. If you bring back Bionicle in a G3 form, in the realm of like SCCBS, it might work. The gift with purchase Tahoe was pretty good for the most part. I really liked it. I feel like that would be a perfect direction for G3, but Lego is just sitting on it at this point. They're not... There's no inkling of a G3, even though new parts are being designed here and there. Technic swords are still a thing. Even the giant mechs from Ninjago have swords that look pretty fucking awesome. There's also other weapons that have been made that could be used for Bionicle G3. But are Lego gonna do that? I don't think so. At this point, I think G3 is not in the cards, but who knows? Maybe it will be. And of course, you know, licensing that out to whoever is not going to happen. Lego is just not going to license Bionicle out to someone else to deal with or sell it off to Mega Brand or whatever that is nowadays. They're not going to give Bionicle their IP to another company that's probably going to make it worse. Who knows? Lego has a tendency to cancel themes if they're not popular enough. G2 was canceled after 2 years. And that pissed me the fuck off. I already explained why in an older video from like last year. And it really is sad. The fact that Lego seems to care only about the themes that are making them money, like licensed themes like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, all the other ones that I've talked about. Avatar, not The Last Airbender, fuck that shit. I'm gonna piss off Avatar fans, but the James Cameron film, Avatar, and the new film, and then there's a video game too. That's another licensed theme. Congratulations, Lego. Fuck you. And also Ninjago is still a thing. I know that's not a licensed theme, that's an original theme, but it feels like original themes are dying. Lego doesn't care about original themes anymore. They're gonna cancel Ninjago probably next year. I hope so. It's overrated. It's gone on for way too fucking long. It's crap. However, I do like the big freaking Nyaz Samurai X mech. That looks fucking awesome. It reminds me of Gundam. It reminds me of other mech things like Evangelion. And it just looks pretty fucking awesome. I don't have it. Probably never will get it though, because I don't want to support Ninjago. Do I look like a Ninjago fan to you? No. Licensed themes are a pain in the ass, and licensing is also a pain in the ass, equally. Well, maybe even more so, because there's time involved with, you know, getting the licenses to create these sets. It's a laborious process. It takes a while to get this shit approved, but at the same time, Lego needs to take a break from licensed themes and focus on original themes, or just continue pumping out city sets or Technic sets. And I've seen some pretty fantastic Technic models that are coming out, and wow, that tow truck, maybe I can totally see that sitting on top of that bookshelf thing. Yeah, that thing where the Toa Nuva are at. So yeah, licensing is a bitch. It really is. And I hope Lego someday goes back to what made them, well, what they are. Original themes are the best way to go. Not licensed themes. That's just cash grabs. Shameless. Actually, it's more like shameful cash grabs. They're grabbing cash from all over the world, and it pisses me the fuck off. Seriously. Go back to original themes that have a better story than something like Ninjago, or even the Lego Star Wars stuff. I know Nexo Knights came out, and so did Legends of Chima. Those did marginally well. But they weren't that great. I liked the Legends of Chima buildable action figure sets. I have 5 of them built. And, yeah, but the story I just didn't care for. The music is actually good. Ninjago, I don't care about the music at all. The Fold are just, well, the only thing I can say about the Fold is this. Seriously. We need better original themes, LEGO. Come up with something better, or you know what? Bring back Bionicle. Because at least that had a captivating story. It was a massive one too, and it got confusing after a while, but at the same time, it was fantastic. It's the most epic and just awesome story that LEGO had ever told in a LEGO series. Books, comics, movies, the sets themselves, graphic novels, even a TV show from 2016, even though it wasn't that good, web animations, web games. It's a dense and phenomenal fucking story. It gets confusing at points, yes, but still. Bring back Bionicle. They can do it, and you know what? They will. I don't see LEGO licensing out Bionicle to someone else, though. If LEGO had the option to bring it back themselves, or give it to someone else, it's their IP. They're not going to give it to someone else. Someone else will probably end up, I don't know, tarnishing the already tarnished reputation thanks to G2. Wow. I mean, really. No one is going to make Bionicle as great as Greg Farshtey, Christian Faber, Bob Thompson, Kathy Hapka, LEGO did. No, it's impossible. Yes, there's some great fan projects that are pretty good. In fact, there was a fan film that was released a couple days ago or so. Light in the Multiverse. I'm going to watch that. Sounds interesting. I think it has to do with the Takanuva alternate universe things, but those also need to be expanded upon. Bionicle just had a fantastic story. And LEGO threw it out the window. Because they're assholes. Corporate greed. That's all there is to it. Anyway. Licensing is just... it really is hard to accept licensing as a good business practice. And I'm sure, you know, LEGO has pissed off a lot of fans with other business practices than just licensing. But it is what it is, really, at the end of the day. LEGO are going to do the license themes, no matter how much we moan and bitch and cry about it. They're still going to do it because it makes them money. That's all it means to them. That's all there is to it. Money is the ultimate tempter. And LEGO seems to be just flying over the money sun. Like Icarus. I hope for a day when LEGO realizes that going back to what they once knew and what they once stood for, I hope they go back to themes like Orient Expedition, Bionicle, all those early themes from the 90s and the 2000s. And I've seen some stuff brought back. Blacktron, for example. Some other classic space stuff. There's some remakes of old sets that have been added to the market. Wow. So they're going in the right step, but again, expensive as hell sets. Castle. There's a lot of Castle stuff that's been released too. Pirates. Well, not many Pirates things, but the Barracuda base set from 2020 is actually a smart decision on their part to bring that into fruition. But yeah, this video has gone on long enough, I feel. But I just have to say that I hate when licensed themes overshadow the original themes. It's a pain in the ass to see the sales figures for licensed sets as compared to original sets, and except for Ninjago, because that's still bringing in the big bucks. I mean, really, yeah, Ninjago's popular for a reason. I actually got a comment like yesterday or whatever, or in the middle of the night. Someone was wondering why Ninjago wasn't on my list of the worst LEGO themes. You want to know why it's not on the list? Because it's so fucking successful. That's it. That's the reason you're getting. Because it's so fucking successful. It's too successful. It's just insane. It's popular for a reason. Because kids like this shit. I don't. I'm not a kid. LEGO doesn't cater towards adults, even though there is the adult fan of LEGO stuff. Sure. But we're not their primary audience. Something tells me that we never will be. Still, licensing, it's a fucking nightmare. What do you all think about licensing? LEGO specifically, licensing out sets, getting the license to themes so they can build the sets. Also, do you have a LEGO resale shop near you? How many of these licensed themes do you see there in mass? Yeah. Think about it while you're typing in the comment section below. I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos, so stay tuned. And yeah, I'm TheZOMBIEJ. Stay tuned for more videos. I said that in the wrong order. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Thank you for watching. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day. Peace.